Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the best way to farm gold in Crystal of Atlan. I will talk about all the buffs you're able to use and should maybe use to maximize your gold grind. What is the best gold grind and some other tips to help you farm the most gold you can. Before we go into the guide, I do want to talk about something. Tomorrow Ghostblade releases on China, and I will be streaming it on Twitch and YouTube. If you're interested in seeing Ghostblade gameplay and just wanna hang out, make sure to check in. It's gonna be at midnight EU time. Midnight German time is when I'm gonna be streaming. The class releases 6 a.m. Server time in China. So it's gonna be a late night stream for the Europeans, and it's gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna plan to do a long throughout stream for the Ghostblade, go through level 80, all the skills, everything, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you do wanna check that out, hey, make sure you jump in. So let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is the buffs. So as you can see, I am in the bar. There is a gold buff at this. There's a gold drink buff from here. So if you are on your, let's say your main character, you open this up and you don't see the gold buff, you can go on all your alts and try to find it. And if you still do not find it, you can go ask around your guild members, friends, maybe other people in the chat if they have the gold buff, and they can share the gold buff with you. The gold buff is account wide. That means if you have the gold buff active, you can use it on all your alts. The gold drink buff. There's another gold buff, which you saw here. A Thief Lucky Spring. Adventure gold gain 10%. This buff only works on the character you use the potion on. So it's this legendary potion. A legendary potion you can only get from the shop, the Brocade shop for the free-to-play players. This is the only way for you to get it. If you're free-to-play, you have to use your brocades from gambling to buy this legendary potion supply. Now it gives you 10 of each potion for 40 brocade, and to give you like a breakdown how important the 10% gold game potion would be. Let's say you farm 10 million gold and you use the 10% potion, you will get 11 million gold. If you farm 100 million gold, you will get 110 million gold. If you farm 1 billion gold, you'll get 1.1 billion gold. And the higher it goes, the more it scares you. That means the more you use it, the higher the return will eventually scale. That's why I think you use your brocade to buy the legendary potions and only use your gold buff potions when you can farm it all on your main. Now, I'll explain this a bit down the video. For now, I'm talking about the buffs. So, there's another buff you can get, but you only way to get that is paying. Now, it's in the shop. It's the Phantasium Pass. The Phantasium Pass gives you, first off, more energy. More energy means more gold. Double potion saves time. Free Abyss runs saves you gold. And 5% gold gain and minus 10% from trading house transaction fees. So this also saves you gold and this gives you more gold. Overall, the Phantasium Pass is just insane gold value, and it will help you make a lot of gold way faster, especially if you're selling stuff. You will always save 10% on your sales and have more stamina to just farm gold. Now, this is, and there's also a title. I almost forgot about that. There is the gacha title. the gacha title that gives 2% gold gain. As you can see here, adventure gold gain 2%. So now I have all the gold related buffs listed. So when you do want to farm gold, actually like maximize your gold gain, you want to use the Supreme one title. You want to pop the drink here. You want to pop the gold gain buff from the legendary potion. And you want to have the Phantasm Pass. And that's going to be the maxed out gold gain. And where do you go when you have all those buffs? You go to Critical Conquest. Now, why Critical Conquest? As you can see, Critical Conquest takes those 100 licenses to run it. The last one. The last one is the only one you want to run. The other two are not good to run. Now, you don't run this to eventually get the insignia drop. That's like way too rare. The gold strat is not factoring in that you will drop an insignia. What it factors in is dropping hunting permits every single run, at least like 2 hunting permits every single run, tradable ones. It takes 5 stamina, 5 tickets every run. So it's basically half the stamina cost of something else. Like here, it's 10 stamina for 20k gold. Here, it's 5 stamina for 15k gold. That means if you use 10 stamina, so 2 runs, you get 30k gold almost from this. And you will be like, but you use those tickets. Well, you can get a lot of those tickets for free by just doing guild stuff and other stuff that I will show you where to get the tickets a bit later in the video. Right now, I've tested this over multiple days, and Critical Conquest is by far the most consistent and the best gold grind in the game. 1,000,000%. And especially because you have the scrolls, so you can get up to 30 scrolls on every character every week, and you use those scrolls to gamble for this and this. You just put in your scrolls like that. Let's say I want to put in 10 on this character. If I get lucky, I'll get this pink box. This is tradable, by the way. It doesn't say it here, but this is going to give you a tradable pink insignia. And this is also tradable pink or orange insignia. So this is a gamble. I do not factor in that you will win this into my gold strat. This is just another bonus that you can most likely win. The only thing I'm factoring into my gold farm is actually raw gold gain and gold gain from selling the permits. And so far, nothing comes close to that. I average around, if I just run Critical Conquest with the tickets, I average around 5 million minimum a day. That's why I average around 5 million minimum. But again, guys, I have the Phantasm Pass. If you're full free to play, you do not have the Phantasm Pass, so your gold gain is just gonna be lower. It's still gonna be the best way to farm the gold is Critical Conquest. Now, where can you get more of those tickets? So there's something that happens every end of the week, the Marvelous Tree of Wishes, where you can do 2 wishes, Saturday and Sunday. What you want to wish always for is this. You get 600 licenses. You always want to wish for this, so you get 600 free licenses to run for the next week. Another thing you can always buy on every single character is this. Up to 350 hunter licenses on this alone. Very, very, very good. And besides that, you also get some licenses from doing your frenzy, and this will be pretty much everything I know about getting licenses. There might be some other ways to get them. Critical Elite, Adventure Elite, Trading House, yeah. And now Trading House price is like 1,000 per license. That means if you do a run and get 15k gold and you use both licenses, which will be 5 per run, you'll end up at 10,000 gold net positive per run. and obviously the drops from the engraving, the hunting permits. It's not too bad. Definitely way more affordable than this, but still, I would recommend just run the bound licenses on each character. Move all your shareable licenses on your main. Shareable license on the main. Run the bound licenses on your alts until you have all the 30 scrolls. And then, once you have all the scrolls done, and you can just run on your main only, then we start popping the gold buffs. You don't want to use the gold buffs if you're just gonna spend 140 stamina only on your main and you're done. If you get, so you only pop this gold buff, if you have the buff from this, you got the title on, and you got the gold buff, then you can send it all 840 stamina, or how much stamina you have, I mean energy, all into Critical Conquest. And you will see you will gain some insane amounts of gold. Just keep doing this and you will start seeing just gold piling up, and you will definitely have a way better time than spending it on Abyssal Purgatory or just not knowing what you're doing and spending on some other stuff. Now, this is a gold guide for people that just want to farm gold. If you still need gear, like running Abyssal Purgatory, if you still need to do Void Nest for the drops to upgrade your accessories to level 60, this is not the guide for you to follow. This is for the people that do want to maximize the gold gain and already have the gear, have everything done, don't know where to spend their energy anymore to maximize the gold gain. This is the guide for you to follow. If you still need gear, do not follow this guide. You're gonna lose a lot of progression. You're gonna be rich, but you will have no gear, and that's not something you wanna do. This was my gold farm guide. If you do wanna see a guide about the daily normal grind a player should be doing if they wanna progress the game and improve their gear, let me know in the comments. I'll make a daily routine guide if there's interest for that. But I've been asked for the gold guide by a lot of my chatters, so I decided to finally make it before I start playing Ghostblade. Thanks for watching. That was my gold guide. I hope it helped you have an easy time to know what you have to do to grind gold in this game. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.